Go looking for a list of Diary of a Wimpy Kid books in order, and you'll find lists that say 20, 23, 26, and 27. They can't all be right. The reason they disagree is that most of them quietly mix 4 different kinds of book into a single count. So here's the real numbered series first, and then exactly what the other 4 are. These 20 are the main sequence. Jeff Kinney wrote all of them. They're numbered on the spine, and this is the order they came out in. Greg Heffley starts middle school, decides he's destined to be famous, and starts a journal that he insists is not a diary. This is where the cheese touch comes from. Roderick Rules puts Greg's older brother front and center. Roderick knows something embarrassing about Greg's summer, and he spends the book holding it over him. Straw, Greg's dad decides his son needs toughening up and starts seriously considering military school. It's the first book where the stakes feel real to Greg. Is the summer book. Greg plans to spend the whole break indoors playing video games, and almost nobody in his family cooperates. Truth is about Greg being pushed toward growing up, right when he wants to do the opposite. It's the one where the puberty talk finally arrives. Cabin fever traps the Heffleys indoors in a snowstorm, while Greg is quietly certain the police are coming for something he did. The third wheel builds toward the school Valentine's dance, and Greg ends up exactly where the title says. In hard luck, Rowley gets a girlfriend and Greg loses his best friend to her. Left on his own, he starts letting a magic 8-ball make his decisions. Long Haul is the road trip book. The Heffleys pile into the van for a family vacation, and almost nothing goes the way it's planned. School has the town try a screen-free week and sends Greg off to a rustic camp his dad has fond memories of. Greg does not share those memories. Is the one where Greg decides he's going to be a filmmaker and sets out to shoot a horror movie with a school talent show deadline looming. Away, the family skips their usual Christmas for a beach resort. It's a full holiday disaster, and it's one of the funniest in the run. Turns a snow day into an all-out neighborhood conflict, with Greg street picking sides. Wrecking Ball starts with a home renovation and turns into a bigger question, whether the Heffleys are going to move away entirely. The Deep End puts the whole family in an RV and parks them at a campground. It's the closest the series gets to a road trip sequel. Big Shot is the sports book. Greg's mum pushes him onto a basketball team, and Greg discovers he is not built for organized athletics. Diaper Overload, and yes, the umlauts are part of the real title, it's a joke, puts Greg inside Roderick's heavy metal band, Loaded Diaper, as they chase actual fame. Threatens to shut Greg's crumbling middle school down. He's delighted, right up until he works out that closing it would split him from Rowley, and ends up trying to save the place he wanted gone. Crams the extended family into a small beach house in a heatwave, where Greg gets pulled into digging up the Heffleys' buried secrets, including the truth about Grandma's meatball recipe. Party Pooper is the newest one, from 2025. It's Greg's birthday, he's angling to get a rare and valuable trading card out of it, and the party he's engineered starts coming apart. Here's the part most videos like this one won't tell you. Diary of a Wimpy Kid is episodic. Each book is one self-contained school year or a single trip, and Greg never really ages. There's no arc to spoil and no cliffhanger to land on. Publication order reads a little smoother, mostly because Manny grows up. But nobody's getting lost starting at book 11. First, the Rowley Jefferson trilogy. 3 books written as if Greg's best friend wrote them. Genuinely good and completely separate from the numbered series. Second, the Wimpy Kid Do-It-Yourself Book. That one's a fill-in journal for your own kid to write in. It isn't a story at all. Third, the movie diary editions, which are behind-the-scenes companions to the films rather than new Greg Heffley stories. And fourth, the movies. 4 live-action films, then the animated ones on Disney+, and they don't map one-to-one onto the books. Add any of these 4 to the pile, and you get the 27 you've seen elsewhere. One last thing, and it's the part parents get wrong most often. Because these books are full of stick figures and blank space, they get treated as the easy option. And they are wonderfully easy to start. But the vocabulary isn't simplified. And most of the humor is sarcasm, which means catching the gap between what Greg says and what's actually happening. That's not a beginner skill, so if your reader is flying through these, don't read it as staying in the shallow end. And if you want the actual reading level, it's printed on the back cover of the book itself. There's one more coming. Book 21 is Fight or Flight, and it lands October 20th, 2026. If you're watching before then, 20 is the complete list. That's the whole thing. 20 numbered books in order, with the Rowley trilogy, the Do-It-Yourself book, and the movie diaries sitting beside them rather than inside the count. Read them in order if you like, or don't, because this is one of the rare series where it genuinely doesn't matter. We do a reading order like this one every week over at Hook to Books.